leaving home after killing his mother with a loaded shotgun he should never have had. In August 2021, Jake Davison strolled the streets of Plymouth, killing his victims at random. They included 3-year-old Sophie Martin and her father Lee, along with Davison's mother Maxine, 59-year-old Stephen Washington and 66-year-old Kate Shepherd. Captured on CCTV with a gun under his chin, Davison then took his own life. 18 months on, an inquest jury has found how Devon and Cornwall police made catastrophic failures in granting Davison a shotgun certificate, which the victim's families say was essentially a licence to kill.
We will never be able to understand or comprehend why Davison did what he did. It was an act of pure evil. However, we now know that this evil act was facilitated and enabled by a series of failings and incompetence from the people and organisations that are supposed to keep us safe.
When 22-year-old Davison applied for a shotgun licence, he declared his autism and Asperger's, but police failed to get information from his GP. In September 2020, he brutally attacked a teenager in a skate park. Police investigating didn't know he had a shotgun licence. The officer was unaware. FC on the police database meant firearms certificate. His weapon was eventually taken away, but despite his history of violence and the fact his mother had tried to refer him to the anti-terrorism prevent scheme, his gun was handed back just 5 weeks before his shooting spree.
I am deeply sorry for the loss of those families and for the failings in my force that led to Jake Davison having a gun where he shouldn't have.
The force says the application process for a firearms licence has been reformed, but the issues highlighted in this inquest are more far-reaching. This is not just about failures in one force. The jury also found that a lack of training for firearms licensing officers was nationwide, putting public safety at risk. The police watchdog, the IOPC, has issued a series of recommendations to strengthen firearms licensing.
I think the bottom line, and we've said this for a long time now, is that the whole process of firearm licensing ought to be properly resourced. We need also to put shotguns, they're just as lethal, on the same par as rifles.
A list of recommendations to police forces and the Home Office will be published in the coming days. But for the victims' families, this is yet again a case of too little too late. Dan Whitehead, Sky News in Exeter.